Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be about my word wall, which is pretty similar to a vision board, but because I really don't, do stuff like that, I'm going to show you how I made my word wall. And yeah, let's get started. So all the materials will be in the description box below, and I got everything from Walmart, so you can get them from Walmart or from Dollar Tree, whichever one you prefer. Anyways, this is inspired because of the fact that I don't write, whatever my goals are, on a board, but I do want to implement, the quotes and words for encouragement because of the fact that, some days you might not be at your best. Anyways, so I decided to measure 3.5 inches down on the board, and I went across just so that I can have, my space to put my words. And then I started peeling or unraveling my words so I could put it up there. I kind of struggled because these words are in cursive, and cursive words, man. So I do suggest you get like the block letter words, the regular ones, not cursive, because it would be much easier to peel off and to put on your board. Yeah, so right now I am just trying to arrange my quotes, and I kind of figured out that they were not going to all fit on that board because of how big some of them were. So I ended up having to go back and, find the quotes again, shrink them, and then add a little bit more quotes just so that I can fill up my board just a little bit more, and then print them out, cut them again. But yeah, that's kind of what happened to the board. Yes, so these are the pictures of the quotes that I printed out. Made them quite smaller, just so that they could fit better. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead to now start, putting them on the board. I started gluing them on there, and I decided to, start with the decorations. That way it wouldn't dry fully. And I put my clothespin on there. I kind of like envisioned it as like hanging up my clothes. So instead of hanging up clothes, I hung up the quotes instead, if that makes sense. So the quotes are in between the clips. Yes, in between the clips. And yeah. Then I also used string, or I used my thread. If you can buy yarn, I think that's a better way to go than what I did. That way it's more prominent. At this point, this is what we are looking at so far. You can see, the thread that I put through everything, like how it's kind of like hanging up the quotes. So that's the idea that I had in my mind. And I took a quick break because I needed to rest and to eat. I just woke up and just decided to do this. And now we're gonna get into like the real decorating part. And I have like, I don't know what to call them, but it's like rhinestone patches, I guess. And I decided to cut them into strips because I only needed like the strips. I don't need like a whole, big patch. And that's what I did. And they are sticky, so that's why you kind of see like the struggle going on. I was on the struggle bus today. So I cut them, and then I put them in between the clothespins, like on top of the string. So the string was like my guide, basically, because I realized the string was not too prominent, so I couldn't see anything. And yeah, you're getting a close-up on what I'm doing because I was smart enough to remember that I could do a different angle this time. And for the smaller pictures, I did not do what I did with the other ones. I actually ended up putting the clothespin on top of the picture instead of like the pictures in between, if that makes sense, because some of them were like trying to tear and I didn't want that happening. And right now you're seeing me, trying to see if these buttons are sticky or not, and they are sticky, so I don't need to use any glue for that. So now we're heading on to our bow that we're gonna make, and I needed to use that ribbon because I bought it. I need to use it, and I just tried to like measure. I didn't really have like a real measurement for them, but I mean, just try to make sure your loops are like 2.5 inches, wide, I guess. And I just took regular black thread and a needle, and then did a regular running stitch for them. And I did 5 of these little bow things, and I suggest you should do 6 because it's going to be much more fuller and create a better effect. But this is all a learning process. Yeah, so this is one done. I guess you can like tell what exactly I was trying to do. It's like half of a bow, but I made 5 of those, and yeah. So now I started cutting off the ends that I don't need. Don't cut them too short, otherwise it makes it much harder to sew them together. And when I was sewing them, I didn't show you guys this, but I sewed them like 2, like in a pair of 2, and then like triplets basically. And then I sewed them together so it wouldn't be like bulky, because you don't want that, you don't want the bow to be all bulky and stuff. That's also the other reason why we didn't keep the ends on. And yeah, I just jazzed them up and just with the same rhinestones and the buttons, and yeah, that's what it looks like. Thank you so much guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share and comment if you have any questions. I am there for you guys. Je sais pas pour qui tu m'as pris, j'ai capté la tactique, ram pom pom, je crois bien que tu l'as senti.